No, any athletic trainer in the major leagues has to be certified. It just depends on how your staff splits it up. So we split up, we have 3 major league athletic trainers here with Miami. So we split the game up into thirds. So it just depends when the injury happens is who's covering the field. Now, some other teams are different where maybe one person covers the field the whole game and everybody else stays inside. Every staff's a little bit different. But to be in the major leagues, minor leagues, anything in baseball, you have to be certified to cover a game. The hardest thing during the game is to do a quick assessment of maybe how severe. Especially with baseball not having a re-entry rule. If you pull a player out of the game due to injury for evaluation, he can't re-enter. So that makes it really hard. You have to decide in seconds, less than a minute, whether or not a player needs to come out of the game based on your initial evaluation. Obviously, if a player can't walk or run, it makes it pretty easy that they need to come out, like the other night with Cooper and the other night with Yelich. He couldn't stand up, Cooper couldn't walk. It's pretty easy to come out. But all your other assessments on the field have to happen in less than a minute. So you have to make the decision whether or not a guy is going to be able to stay in the game or not. It really helps for one of us to be inside. When you're inside, you get to see the 3 different slow motion angles of maybe where the ball actually hit the guy. If I'm inside, I'll come out to the dugout and maybe help the trainer that's there, because then I've seen it on TV in slow-mo, and I can say, oh, no, it got him in the arm versus wherever. It helps you with diagnosis, too, because you can see the actual mechanism of injury. If the player is saying he's fine, but you're maybe questioning, it's usually just communication between yourself and the player. He'll let you know. Sometimes, like if a guy fouls like a ball off of his leg during the game, and it's sore, it's painful, all you're out there is just give him a little time. He's like, just give me a minute, I'll be fine in a second. It happened last night during our game, whenever one of their Giants players fouled a ball off his leg, and he was really struggling, and the trainer made him run. You noticed he made him run up and down the line. You maybe make them do like a quick assessment, like, you say you're fine? All right, let me see you run. Because he may be just trying to stay in the game, but you need to make sure that he could actually do his job too. So you may make them do like a quick run or a throw. If it's their shoulder body, you may, hey, okay, let me see you throw a couple. We do that with the pitchers on the mound. All right, throw a couple and make sure you feel all right. And you're watching the player's face or their actions, whether or not you know that they're going to be good. And again, most of the time at that point, they'll let you know, okay, I can't do this. Because you're just trying to prove to them, maybe if you think they're really hurt, you're trying to prove to them that, look, hey, I think something's really wrong. But they may be saying, no, I'm fine, but they're really hurt. It has to be done in such a quick amount of time. That's the hardest part.